Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4, and we are kicking off this series with a random nation. Now, there is no random nation button, but what I've done is I rolled a number between 1 and 82, and that is the number of countries that is available to start, and rolled a 35, so we will be playing as Little Honduras with Tiburcio Carriasandino, the Democrat. So we should be in the Allies when it's all said and done. We won't check Iron Man or historical AI focuses, so let's go ahead and get started and see what we're working with here. It should be a situation similar to Iraq as far as like military power goes and all that good stuff. Now, I haven't played Hearts of Iron since a lot of big free updates have come. So we should be playing with that. So we have one troop. Hello, good sir. Nice to see you. The division who is a trained individual. That is outstanding. So we have 1.7 years worth of fuel, and we are gaining slowly but surely. That is outstanding. Let's take a look at our laws. We are a volunteer group with an export focus and a civilian economy, of course. First off, we need to get our research going, and of course we need to do probably the electronic engineering to improve research speed, and I would say the industry for production efficiency cap, because we need to make our industry much better. If we were to look at our production, we're making basic infantry equipment at 5.9 rifles a day, and we have no steel to do it. Outstanding. So we'll have to work on that. Looking at our, let's see, where is our civilian factories? Oh man, it has been a minute. All right, so in our construction, we have one consumer goods factory, and yeah, we have 2 owned. Sounds good. So, building projects. We have 3 basic little areas here in Honduras that we can build up. This is going to suck for sure. So do we get another civilian factory up and running, or do we try a military factory? It's cheaper to do a military factory. Let's try it. We're 3 out of 4 here in Honduras, and that will be pretty much it, it looks like. Outstanding. National focus. So we have a generic national focus tree. Let us do probably the industrial effort for research bonus to industry. Construction adds building slots and factories. That's going to be really essential, especially if we can't build anything else. We do have an airfield though, and we do have a port. We don't have an air force, and we don't have a navy, but we do have the capability, so we're feeling pretty good. No divisions in basic training. All right, so we want upgrades to have high priority. We want our reinforcements to have high priority. Do we train another infantry division? We'll go ahead and set that there in Honduras, and we will just do 1 division for now. All right, so looking at our stockpile, we are short 388 units of infantry equipment. So let's make sure that our let's go medium priority for the reinforcements. Or is this the equipment coming to our 1 division? Not sure. All right, unassigned divisions. Let's get a army group going here. All right, battle plans. First up, we need a leader. Hello? Give me a commander. What are we doing? Or do we... Shoot, how do we assign a commander? Ah, there we go. Perfect. No commander. All right, so nobody is leading this group except, let's just call him Bill. Let's go area defense. And we'll say guard Honduras. Sure. Field marshal. There we go. So now we have 1 division in our 1 field marshal brigade. And let me guess. Yes, indeed. no leaders to speak of. That is what I'm talking about. All right, so we are ready to go there. Go ahead and close that. Next up, insufficient resources. So we are going to have to import some steel. And luckily, we're democratic. So let us buy... Let's see our factories here. Yeah, we need some steel. So we need 2 steel. We might as well do some trade for that steel. We'll send 1 factory to the United States. We won't be able to construct any buildings. Okay, so we will we'll produce at limited capacity these rifles. We only need 394. We need 5.9 or 5.95 a day. That production efficiency is going to go up. These guys will get their rifles eventually, but we need to make sure that we have a factory available for building. All right, let's go ahead and unpause, go to speed 3, and everything is awesome. All right, building up that political power. We're making 2 extra a day. Looking at our decisions, yeah, I don't think we need any of that. One thing that's going to work in our favor is our democratic stance. So we should be in the Allies, and we should be able to get an alliance with the big United States. Let's see. How's Nicaragua doing? Nicaragua is unaligned, and Guatemala is not aligned, but looking democratic. Then, of course, we know the old UK is democratic, but we have historical focuses turned off. So who knows what is going to happen. Let's build up our fuel. And we do have an airbase here. I don't know if we can upgrade this airbase or this port. It's a level 1 port. Until we get some semblance of a navy, though, we don't need it. All right, so we need 601 basic equipment, and good. That production efficiency is going up. What is our research looking like? Like, just out of curiosity, what do we know? So basic equipment, we don't know support weapons or even 1936 weapons. We're still rocking the old World War I stuff, which is all well and good. Of course, we don't know any support equipment. We don't even know what a tank is. That seems okay. We don't even know what a fighter plane is. Seems legit. And of course, we don't know what boats are. Even better. Yeah, we are going to be relying heavily on our allies for sure. So it will be a little bit of a slow grind here. San Salvador. And you are fascist through and through. So you have 1 trainee here. And that burns through equipment, I think. Do we basic train you guys? Let's see. We're entrenched. Can we do basic training and get there? Go up past trained. I'm not sure. Exercise. Your country will gain army experience. I know they're going to break equipment. Yeah, we'll exercise a bit. We'll see if they can go up in experience. Yes, indeed. So it looks like we can go up to level 3 to train. So let's make sure that this one division is as fit as a fiddle as can possibly be. I am happy that we're netting fuel, though. And we should be, yes, 0.008 army experience. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hopefully we can get these guys trained up. 6% attrition. That's going to drive up the need for more equipment, which we're not making much anyway. It makes me wonder, do we put the building on hold. When will this be done? 39, 3 years? I think we, literally and figuratively, bite the bullet and trade for some metal. Get that metal coming into the factory so that we can produce what we need to at the best efficiency. And then once we get our one division, all the things that they need. So they need 400 infantry equipment. And we're building that up. And we're also getting our one division some weapons as well. So we need 391 for reinforcements. So yeah, I think for the time being, making sure that we have a military that has all of the things that they need, then we can get the factory going, because that's going to be like 3 years from now. Decision available. So if we were to improve worker conditions, we have less than 100% stability. We have 65. Consumer goods factories increase, but we get less factory output. No. We will turn off that decision. We want the maximum amount of output that we possibly can. In the meantime, what's Germany doing? Unknown focus. We have no spies. We don't know what's going on. The United Kingdom is reinforcing the empire, and the United States is continuing the New Deal. Good job, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. What are our neighbors doing? Political effort. El Salvador. Political effort. Nicaragua, aviation effort. So they have some generic tech trees that they're working down. And we're working on our industrial effort. Which is, first step is almost done. 100% research for an industry. Then we can go to our armament effort and get a free building slot and a free military factory. Although, another consumer factory might not be too awful bad. Is that over here? Construction effort does get a building slot and a civilian factory. I think that's what we're going to do for now, because we are not looking to engage in war anytime soon. So our industrial effort is almost ready. Thinking about advisors. So I like being democratic. I don't think we should add any of those. Military theorist gets our research game and land doctrine speed up. I like our industrial concern. Industrial speed. Yeah, I think improving our industry is going to be prime. So we will do an industrial company focus to get that industry research speed up. And then that is going to work on our production efficiency. Sweet. Construction effort. And our mechanical engineering is done, and we get a 100% boost to factory construction. We don't need synthetic oil. Is there something that we should take better? More research computing. Let's keep on working on that. Once our basic machine tools are done, then I think we can work on... All right, we can modify the government, and decisions are available. Institute press citizenship. Democracy support. All right, we'll do that. Modify the government. Let's get our industry focus up and running. And then that is going to help our basic machine tools, I believe. And then we can work our way down to the construction effort. Up, Spanish Civil War kicking off. Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe we could go down to the concentrated industry for max factories, factory output, and dockyard. So I think that would be better to go. And we're 165 days away from mechanical computers. Basic training. All right. We're gaining some experience. They're still making a net gain in weapons, I assume. Yeah, they almost got all of their equipment ready to deploy. Awesome. So what do these guys need? 239 of basic infantry equipment. Waiting to be produced, 161 infantry equipment. Alright, so our factories are going to continue to make that, and I think we're almost done with basic training. Or just in the field training for these guys. Halfway. And we will leave our recruits in so that when they deploy, they'll be level 2. We'll keep them in basic training. And then we will be ready to deploy them whenever. And then we'll see where we stand logistically. So 91. All right, so we're almost even Steven, on infantry equipment. We'll have everything we need, and then we'll start stockpiling a bit. Keeping some rifles in reserve for when these guys break them, of course. And everything will be looking good. Alright, so they have a second division over here. So it will feel good to get some divisions ready to go. We'll go ahead and assign them to that there. And they will start basic training. And then he will move for defense auto-magically. Alright, so how are things logistically? Down 41. Continuing to make those rifles. We make 7 a day. And then here in just a few days' time, we will be ready to make a surplus. And I don't know if we even know what... Yeah, we don't even know what support equipment is. So getting these guys some support equipment wouldn't be bad. Or even researching the first level of weapons. But I want to make sure that our factories are putting out good stuff. All right, 72 days, concentrated industry. Get that factory output going. Oh, hold on. I was swapping. There we go. 69 days, concentrated industry. Our one factory is going to get, like, really nuzzled up next to himself. And now we do have a surplus. All right, so our divisions have everything they need to get going. Let's cancel this trade. And now we got our factory back. So now we should be building, once again, this military factory. And when we get done with our construction effort, 30 days, we're going to have another civilian factory there ready to continue the building. And hopefully we can continue to stockpile. Yeah, we're up 59 rifles. Outstanding. Yeah, so even though we're at reduced capacity here, our research efficiency is going to continue to climb. So feeling pretty good about that. So with our newfound excess in equipment, I think we can do another division in basic training. We have no support equipment to add. And we have no military experience to add any more infantry. So I'll add another one in Honduras, get that basic training equipment in there. And we're down 281. All right. So having one division in each of our little zones would feel pretty good. We actually have 2 ports. That's nice. Yeah, I wonder if our little airfield here that can hold 200 airplanes would come into help our allies. Once we do get allies, of course. Let's see, a non-aggression pact. Base reluctance, okay. We can improve relations, but we're democratic already. And we're working on the Neutrality Act, so No big boosts from the United States. How about Britain? So world tension, Britain will allow us in, and they're not going to accept a non-aggression pact. Good job there, Stanley. All right. We almost got half our fuel reserve. That's always good. All right, so 189 rifles down. So we're going to be, what, about 7 a day, 20, 30 days away. So in a month or so, we're going to have all of the rifles that we need. And even quicker than that, 5 days, we're going to have another civilian factory. Then we can get that extra military factory up and running and get a new effort. All right, so what's our manpower? Only 988 men. Sure. So we can hold 12,000 people, but of course we are running on a all volunteer only group. There's our construction effort. Another civilian factory. I think we do that. All right, so how is our construction going now? So now 2 out of the 15. So we got 2 civilian factories a working. So that will be done in 38 in 2 years. And if we get another civilian factory in here, that's going to go even better. All right, so how are you doing? All right, so we have 1 regular infantry, and then this guy is almost ready to go. Sweet. I think what I'm going to do is, so we don't lose a whole lot of rifles, we will separate our 3rd Army and have them train independently, not in the big field or the group. All right. Neutrality Act for the United States. All right. Modifying the government. So we have our industrial concern. Infantry equipment research speed. That would be handy. I think we're going to be all infantry. Military theorists. Army experience, land doctrine research. A chief of the army for defense drill and morale. Morale would be big, but I mean, we're not non-core manpower, airbase construction speed, military factory, fuel silo construction speed. That's certainly not bad. None of those would apply to us at all. Division defense or morale. Morale would be big because I don't think we have any decisions that we want to push through. Okay. So who do we hire? Infantry research speed, or do we go experience gain? Let's do infantry research. And we're 22 days away from concentrated infantry, meaning more factories per state. We get more factory output by 15%. And looking logistically, we are only a few days away from giving our recruits everything that they need. And this is going to be our last division. We do not have the manpower to make another brigade. That is for sure. So they should have all their equipment shortly. Yes, indeed. They're only 1 rifle short. And we are going to continue to produce 8.14 rifles a day. So now we're stockpiling. All right, so these guys got everything they need. And you guys can stop training. Go ahead and get your morale back. And work on that defense. All right, so we are set. We have half of our fuel reserve in. We don't have anything motorized, no planes or tanks or boats or any such things. Working on those factories. We should have another civilian factory in 44 days. And looking at our recruits, they're 50% through basic training. And then we can have them train on their own, and we will have plenty of rifles for them to break and get set. So looking at the world, in June 1936, Germany is still an unknown focus. Austria and Czechoslovakia are still there. As far as the Civil War goes, this is what it's looking like. Can't see the war score, but pretty much split with Nationalist Spain and Republican Spain. How is the war with Italy and Ethiopia? Tying up nicely. So here is the world as it stands as of now, and this is our little corner of it. So if you are excited to see what we can do as little Honduras, leave a like and a comment below, but that will do it for me. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next Hearts of Iron video. Take care.